Hey everyone, it's Nick from Liberty Park Music, and happy October. When you're watching your next scary movie for Halloween, you may forget about the music, but music does play an important part in making your favorite scary movies that much creepier. Today we're going to be talking about the Exorcist theme, which is the song Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield. The score is an often overlooked element of a film. People love talking about the directing, they love talking about the acting, they love talking about even the photography, but people often neglect the score. And I think the reason for this is that a good movie score kind of blends into the background and augments all these other elements. For me, if a movie score really stands out too much, it might not be doing its job right. And that's the reason I wanted to talk about the Exorcist theme, because the Exorcist theme is one of the most iconic scary movie scores. But at the same time, because it stands out so much, it kind of makes me think that it's not doing its job quite right. Let's listen to the song. Some things that stand out right away as to why this is a good scary movie song is that it's rushing, which in general leads to some anxiety. The meter is 7/8, which is asymmetrical, and it leaves you kind of uneven when listening to it. It seems to be a common technique in music used in scary movies in the 70s. John Carpenter used asymmetrical meter for his Halloween score. You can check out my previous video for more on that. Something else that works for the song is that there's an electrical tone that he used that mimics a church organ. So The Exorcist is a movie about a satanic possession, so using that kind of a tone kind of fits the mood of the movie. But what isn't particularly unique, or rather doesn't fit with the typical scary movie score, is that this song has a very smooth melodic contour. The chord progressions are very melodic, and for me, I'd like to hear a little more dissonance. You see, when the second voice joins, it's a sixth apart from the top voice, and the sixth is not a very dissonant interval. So that makes this song lack a kind of unexpected quality, and that's really pretty essential for a scary movie score in my opinion. There needs to be a little bit of dissonance, a little bit of kind of a sour sound to it to make you feel uneasy, even more so than just that 7/8 meter does. Now, something to note about this song that's very interesting and probably contributes to why I feel this way is that it wasn't written specifically for the movie. It was just a piece composed by Mike Oldfield that the producers thought fit, and they purchased it and they attached it to the movie. In fact, they used the song Tubular Bells because they needed replacement music when they were so unhappy with the score that they commissioned. The reason they didn't like this score was because that it was too intense, and it was too scary. It's actually a bit of a legend that people who watched the original trailer for The Exorcist, which featured the original score, made the audience members so sick that they had to run to the bathroom to vomit when it was finished. So this original score was ditched, and they bought a new piece of music, Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield, and put that in the film instead. For me, I always lean towards favoring music that was composed specifically for a movie. I always find that when you take pop music or stock music and put them into your movie, it just never really quite fits right. So, if you're a filmmaker, I would suggest that you buddy up with a composer, or even better, learn music yourself, and then you can get a song that really, really matches your film, and you're not just picking something and trying to make it fit. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video and you want more like it, please let us know in the comments, and be sure to check out Liberty Park Music so you can learn how to play music for yourself.